this is Angie Bells, my fairy treasure. How you guys doing out there? Okay, let me put some readers on so I can see all of you beautiful people. And let me get myself on my computer real quick. How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. Okay, what? Come on. All right, there we go. All right, we got my sound working, so we know the sound's working. There we go. All right, so now let's, what the heck is going on? All right, there we go. Perfect. Just 1 second. We got a lot of exciting things to talk about today. It's going to be fun. Let's welcome everybody in here. Hey, C Rose, welcome in, sweetie. Welcome in. Let me get my tickets ready to go. My pin. I already see some people donating, which I appreciate so much. C Rose says, hi, Angie, and hello, everyone in the chat this lovely Friday afternoon. Hey, C Rose. Hey, Margie, you little sweetie. Thank you so much, and welcome in, Margie. And I'm going to write you down right now, Margie. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. And C Rose, girl, thank you so much. You guys are just, oh, you guys are just the best, the absolute best. Okay, so let me write Margie's name down here. And you know I love everyone just for showing up. Honestly, I like I said, I've said this before. I'm shocked every time I turn on my phone, go to StreamYard, and there's people here. I'm like, these people really came? I always think, is anyone going to be there? Okay, and then C Rose, let's write her down really quickly too. C Rose. What do I have on my finger? Some mascara, of course. Oh, today I went to, I woke up early because I needed to get to the grocery store and get a few things. So I went to Winco. And then I have a few things that I am on the hunt for at Dollar Tree. So I went there and didn't find the main things I'm on the hunt for. I'm on the hunt for those clear stamps. I mean, these clear stamps look like Hobby Lobby stamps that would cost you like 10 bucks. Yeah, there's a whole new, there's like 8 or 10 of them in this series. And I know they're going to go quick. So you guys know me. I'll be, what is that called? I'll just be going back, you know, to be checking on this, on those stamps. Okay. Okay. So let's do Margie first. Here we go. Thank you, sweet Margie. I'm going to put you in the cup. Where's the cup at? There it is. It's on the ground. There we go. Thank you, Margie. Let's play some music for Margie. Okay, and then we'll do bubbles for both of them after this. Thank you, C Rose. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Let's blow some bubbles for them. I had a little bit more of those the bubbles that go with this machine. It's the only the bubbles that came with this bubble gun, it's the only one it likes. It don't like any other bubbles. I bought other bubbles. I've made other bubbles. I can't create bubbles except for the ones that came with this. It's crazy. Oh, that didn't even work. Hopefully this works. Let's see. All right. Maybe I didn't get enough on there. There we go. Woohoo! Thanks, ladies. I just love all these bubbles. Okay. Let's continue on. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, flip-flops and lollipops, welcome in. Hey, Marie Cruz, welcome in. Maricela, is it Maricela? Maricela? Hope I'm saying it right. Welcome in, welcome in. What do you guys got on your hook, your needles? What are you crafting? What are you arting, junk journaling, collaging? What are you doing with your life? Also, how are you doing with the Yarny Fiber Sister Cal? Are you doing the crochet projects, the knit projects, or both? Let us know. Let us know. Hey, Rosie, welcome in. Hey, Diane Conley, welcome in. Hey, Elizabeth Alcarez. Angie, love ya. Love you too, Elizabeth. Welcome in. Hey, Linda S. Patton, welcome in. She says hello from Washington State. Welcome in. Now, I want to tell you guys something. Anybody that's new, this is your first time here, let me know, and I will give you an entry, one ticket into the bucket. And what the bucket's for is anybody who donates to the channel, $1, $2, whatever, 3, 4, 5, whatever you do. That's how many times you get put in the bucket. The first Friday of the month, which will be next Friday, I do a big giveaway, okay? And you'll have an entry in here. So if you're new, first time here, let me know, okay? And also at the end of this, the last 10 minutes of this live, we do a giveaway every Friday, okay? All right, continue on. Hey, hey, Shonda, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Carolyn, welcome in. Hey, Sean Crafter Survivor, welcome in. Okay, Ciro says, which stamps, Angie, are you? I picked up one and put the feathers, and now I'm mad I didn't get that. Yeah, the feathers is one of them. There's one with feathers. These stamps look like Tim Holt would create these ones. They have one, you guys know, well, for those who watch my mixed media stuff, you guys know I love postal everything. Script, post stamps, like stamps that look like post stamps, script, calligraphy pens, all that kind of stuff I love. Then they had all these ones with beautiful flowers with a whole nother one. There was, who did that? Stephanie Garrett. You guys check her up. Stephanie Garrett. She might be in the chat. She did a haul and oh my goodness. She was like, with all the stamps she got like 10 different ones. They're fabulous. And I want to pick them up and then pick up doubles or triples so I can do them for giveaways. So would you guys be interested in getting clear stamps? Because I was thinking about only giving those away in my mixed media lives on Sundays. But if you guys are interested in the clear stamps for giveaways, let me know. I don't know. Hey, Kathy, welcome in. She's Angie, the Dollar Tree stalker. That's what I am, a stalker, a Dollar Tree stalker. You got me down perfectly. That's what I was trying to say. So I'll be a stalker for those stamps. Because I'm telling you right now, those stamps at Hobby Lobby would be like $10, okay? You would not be able to get them for no $1.25. They're fabulous. And you guys know me. I'm all about clearance prices or Dollar Tree prices. Just a second. I'm cleaning my glasses. Just a second. Just picked these up this morning at Dollar Tree. I love them. Okay. Not glasses, readers, but anyway. And welcome in, Kathy. Okay, wait a minute. The chat just, oh, that chat just jumped majorly. Just a second. Let me find myself again. There we go. Hey, Shakita Woods, welcome in. Christine in the house. What's up, girl? Welcome in. Hey, Lori Armstrong, welcome in. She says, hi, listening in the car as I wait to pick up my McAllister salad and then go into Dollar Tree. Oh, and there's nothing better than going to the Dollar Tree early. I have one Dollar Tree that opens at 8. The rest are 9. So I was there around 8:30 because I left the house this morning at like 7 to go to the grocery store. There is nobody in the Dollar Tree at 8 o'clock or 8:30. It's fabulous. Okay. I'm also on my list looking for that fabric because you guys know I like to make the project bags out of the Dollar Tree fabric or any good fat quarters that I can find for a good price. Well, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie found pink fabric that has butterflies all over it. Oh, it's the spring collection. None of my Dollar Trees have gotten that spring collection yet. So that's another thing on my list. I have a running Dollar Tree list all the time. But I did get some good stuff. So I got a Dollar Tree haul coming soon. Either this weekend or the beginning of next week. So look for that for those who love the Dollar Tree, which is almost all of us. Okay, Mitzi, welcome in. Welcome in. Carolyn says, I want some, pick up some. If you can, I'll reimburse you for them, your time and postage for mailing them. Boy, that would be awesome. Yay me. Okay, Carolyn, I know you live in Las Vegas. Sorry, I hope you didn't mind that I said that, but I know you mentioned it before, I think in the chat. And if I find them, I will get them for you, okay? And then we'll talk, okay? Christine, I am new. You know what, Christine? This is what I'm going to do. I am going to put you in the bucket. And let me tell you why, Christine. Because you are newer to this whole community. And when I hadn't started this, I think you had joined me a couple weeks after I had started the news. So, Christine, you're going in the bucket. There you go. Because you are newer to this community. And you joined a week or two before I started this whole thing. So, and I've been thinking about that for a while. So I wanted to let you know about that. So. Ciro says, I'm on the month of November for my Cal knitted blanket. Awesome, girl. And iced caramel vanilla iced coffee in my cup. Oh, you just always have the best drink, C-Rose. C-Rose, how do you like knitting that blanket? I find it relaxing because I think the pattern for the blanket is knit the first row, knit the second row, third row, knit one, purl one. Isn't that what it is? Or is it knit the first 3 rows and then knit one, purl one? I have it written down. But anyway, I think it's relaxing because there's so much just basic knit stitch. And then by the time you're getting a little bit bored, the basic knit stitch, then I wrote it so you start doing the knit one, purl one. Let me know how you like it. I think it's relaxing. It's easy to follow. Hey, Linda, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Nana Michelle, welcome in, sweetie. Yeah, the stamps from Dollar Tree, the clear stamps from Dollar Tree. Yeah, if I find those, I'll buy you for you, and then I'll send them to you. And we'll talk about everything, how much it cost, or how many I got, or whatever. I'll get them for you, though. And to send them to you, Carolyn, it shouldn't cost too much because, you know, you live here in the same state I live in, and so yeah, it won't probably cost that much. And I ship through pirate shipping, which is a lot better pricing than going to the post office. So, hey, Carol, welcome in. She says, I'm crocheting a New York Yankees pinstripe blanket. That sounds fabulous. Is that for your family or for you, or is it for a gift? That sounds really nice. Ciro says, I'll go back to Dollar Tree next week and grab the feather stamp if they have it. Ooh, I'm mad. So mad. I put them back. I know, girl. Don't you hate that when you're like, why did I put that back? That's why I try not to put anything back. I really do. I mean, unless I know I'm getting crazy. Well, I am crazy, but I'm getting really crazy. Otherwise, I just try to keep it in the cart because I know I'm going to be sorry. I'm going to keep thinking about it like a crazy person and thinking about it. And then I'm going to go back to the store anyway. See, Rose, she understands my madness. She knows. Hey, Sean Crafty Survivor. First time here. Awesome. Welcome in, Sean Crafty Survivor. I like your name. Okay, so let's put Sean. I'm going to put Sean Crafty. Sean Crafty Survivor, but I'm going to put Sean Crafty. Welcome in, sweetie. I got you in the bucket. And we'll play music for you guys in just a minute. Carolyn says she's making a dress for her granddaughter. Awesome. All right, where? Okay, there we go. Ooh, I hate when that chat jumps. Everybody's saying hello. Elizabeth says, I love those stamps. Yeah, if you watch Stephanie, what's her last name? I just said it. Stephanie Garrett is her channel. Watch her last Dollar Tree haul and you'll see the stamps I'm talking about, the clear stamps. Fabulous. Hey, Sanina, welcome in, sweetie. She said, who forgot the thumbs up? Girl, love you. Thank you. Okay, Christine says, are you dropping the link today? I just want to make sure before I take my bra. Girl, let them fly. Let them fly. Let them loose. I love Christine. Let them loose, Christine. No, I'm not gonna have anyone come up on the chat. Let's talk about that because I'm not okay. Let's talk about this really quick. On Wednesdays, I gave up my Wednesdays and I gave it to the Yarny Fiber sisters. So now we come on Wednesdays, 5:00 p.m. Pacific. So same time, but it's Yarny Fiber sisters instead of Angie's knit and crochet night. So I don't have people up on the panel for my channel. So I want to know, do you guys want me to open it up and for people to come onto the panel? Let me know. Or do you like the way we're just doing it right now? Also, I was on Dreenie's channel and we were talking about just people are very ill and sick right now. And she was wanting some alternatives to her medications. And so I said, you know, and she goes, Angela knows about herbs. I'd like to learn more about that. And I said, we all started talking about it in her live. It was really a cool live. And there were other people who are into herbs also, and they were talking about what they know about and stuff. So I told her, I said, today on this live, I'll do 15 minutes of herb knowledge every Friday. So I do need to make sure I have enough time for that. So let me know. Do you guys want people to be invited up onto the panel, or do you guys want to keep it like this? You guys, please vote. Let me know, because I don't know which direction to go with that. So the reason I never opened it up before is because we never were doing that before. And I had Wednesday nights for people to come up. So this could be a little bit more like just me talking to you guys back and forth. So let me know what you guys want to do. This is your show. Okay. Hey, Madeline Jones, welcome in. She says, hello, Angie, in the chat. Dollar Tree opens at 8 here in the parking lot, 7:40. Awesome. But in the parking lot, 7:40. Hey, Granny D, welcome in, sweetie. Welcome in. Granny D, I'm wearing my marijuana with the colors you love. This, you know what, this just reminds me of Granny D. Doesn't this remind you of Granny D? Because she loves colors like this, and so do I. And so does Christine. Christine loves colors like this too. But anyway. So glad to have you here, Granny D. We love you, Granny D. Everybody loves themselves some Granny D. Okay. Okay. Hey, Christine Johnstone, welcome in. Welcome in. Patty Barker, welcome in. Anybody who's new, please let me know if you're new, because you're going to go into the monthly giveaway, which is every Friday, and you'll go into the bucket, okay? Not every Friday. The first Friday of the month, you'll go in the bucket. So if you're new, first time here, let me know. Mama J. Hey, Mama J, welcome in. She said she is listening while working. Sounds good, sweetie. Hey, Carol. It's for my daughter's boyfriend for his birthday, 8 days. I need to hustle. Oh, okay, Carol. Got you. So it's a gift. That beautiful blanket. Sounds beautiful. I'm sure he is going to love that. People love to get blankets. It's such a useful thing. It's so warm and cozy. My husband has loved all the blankets that I've knitted for him. Okay, Ciro says, I love making it and love the pattern. Easy knitting, which I like it. Super bulky right now, but I know in the end is slight, and I'm so excited I can work on something else. Exactly. You can work on it at your own pace. We use a 5 bulky, so it's going to go fast, and then it's an easy pattern. It's a cool pattern. It has a lot of texture to it. Christine Johnstone says, hey, Granny D, you still waiting for your daughter? Okay, they're talking back and forth. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. She says, hello, everyone. I'm a new subscriber. Thanks to Marina from Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. She told me about your love of crochet. So happy Marina told me about your channel. I love me some Marina. Thank you so much. I'll have to thank Marina. I will text her and tell her thank you for sending you over. And Debbie, you're going in the bucket. So I don't know if you heard, but the first Friday of every month, I have a big drawing. And so anybody who's new to the channel gets one ticket into the bucket. If you donate, you get however much ever you donate. You donate $2, you get 2 names in the bucket. So Debbie, there you go. Welcome in. You went in the bucket. Elizabeth says, I'm a fan of Stephanie Garrett. Yeah, she's really cool. Hey, sweet Maribel, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, let me just make sure, okay. Okay. Elizabeth votes to keep it like this. Okay. Mama J says, I need that herb knowledge. Okay, girl. You guys, it's exciting. I just love herbs. Okay, this is the deal. I had to find another way to heal myself, because ever since I was a child, I've ended up in the hospital from prescription drugs. I have hallucinated from prescription drugs, and I'm talking about prescription drugs that were given to me by the doctor. Okay. I have fallen asleep from them. I mean, it's just affected me really, really badly. So I knew I had to find something for myself. So we'll talk all about this. I have things. I make my own toothpaste. I make my own skincare. I'm talking serums and moisturizers. I make my own stuff for my own hair, shampoos, conditioners, deep conditioning oils, all of that. 100 organic shea butter. I use it from face all over my body, the same one. I do all kinds of herbs to balance my hormones. I make herbs for brain health, lobelia for my breathing because of coronavirus. My lungs got damaged, so I have like asthma now. Again, I had asthma as a child, then it went away in junior high, and I got it back after coronavirus. There's so much. Oh, if you have arthritis, if you have migraines, if you have headaches, if you have allergies, I got all these herbal tinctures and capsules, and I am a certified herbalist. I've been practicing herbology for how long? 14 years, 13 or 14 years, something like that. So anyway, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. And I do have some disclaimers and all that before I start my 15 minutes of herb knowledge. Okay, guys? And I'm actually going to show you how to make tinctures today and how to make capsules. Like, I'm going to put this camera down and show you actually how to do it. So anyway, here we go. Ciro says, keep it like this. Herb knowledge would be cool. We can change it in the future if need be. Okay, guys. Kristen F says, hi. Oh, hey, Kristen F. Welcome in. Hi, Angie and everyone. Hey, LaShara. Welcome in. Okay. Granny D says, I think your yarn party day would be okay to have folks on the panel, but I like your party the way it is so we can focus on what you're doing. See, I kind of felt like you guys kind of liked it like this because then, you know, it's just a little more quaint, a little more personal, so I can really just talk to you guys. And I love it the other way too, but you know, it's not as personal because there's a lot of people. So okay, everybody says, okay, keep it like this. That's what Elizabeth says. Hey, Dreanie, Purple Crochet, I'm under the weather. Oh, sweetie. Dreanie, make sure you stay though. If you could just, if you're laying down, just stay in this chat because I'm going to be talking about how to make that lobelia for your breathing issues you're having. Also for pain, arthritis, allergies, all of that. So make sure you stay, Dreanie. At least, you know, if you can just listen. Dreanie just says, girl, do what you want. I love me some Dreanie. Hey, VJ, welcome in. I'm new. Girl, please. Oh, talking about that. We do a VJ raid. No, we do a fairy raid over to VJ's after this live. And then the moderators will drop VJ's link the last 10 minutes, okay? Okay, Granny D says, yes, I do love the Rowana in those colors in particular. Girl, I know. These are just, me and Granny D have the same taste. If I like it, I know she's going to like it. I always know that because we like the same stuff. Where is my... Okay, Christine Johnstone, you're so cute. She goes, Angie, can you give us a twirl? Yeah, girl, I'll give you a twirl in a second. Let me welcome everybody else. And I'm at the end of the chat, I think, or maybe at the end. Let's see. I just thought that was cute. Hey, Dark Sky, sweetie. Welcome in. Welcome in. So glad you're here. She is one of our wonderful moderators, and she's here. Yes, prayers for Dreanie. Hope she starts feeling better. Hey, Kimberly Ashes. Hello, everyone. I've been watching the past lives. I've just been vision issues and couldn't focus on typing. Eye specialist said my left eye inflammation is due to stress. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Sending you positive healing energy for sure. Hey, Redneck, how you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, Okay, Granny D says, oh, I love you, Granny D. She says, hi, she says, Angie, I want to move in. I want to move in with Angie and let her medicate me with natural tinctures and such. You're gonna make me cry, Granny D. You're gonna make me cry. I just adore you, Granny D. And you know what? Let me ask you guys this. Would you guys like me to have a either a live? I don't know if I can do another live. We'll see. But just let me know. Do you guys want another live of just all about herb knowledge? And it's not just gonna be me talking. I'm actually making the herbs, like showing you, like getting the herbs, getting the bottles, teaching you how to make them. And I could do a live for that, or I can make videos. Let me know if you guys are interested. I did this at one time and people weren't that interested, but it's a different time. This was 10 years ago. So let me know. And this is my thing too. I don't like to shove things down people's throats. If people are interested, then I'm willing to share the information. If people aren't, it's not a problem. Everybody just needs to take care of themselves the way they need to take care of themselves. And that's how I look at it. So, Annette says, TY for the Rwanda pattern. Very interested in herbs. Second week here. Awesome, Annette. Annette, did you get your name in the bucket? Now, if you are new, like the last couple of weeks, let me know. And you didn't know about this, and you don't have your name in the bucket. So let me open that up too, because I opened that up to Christine. If you've come in the last 2 or 3 weeks and you didn't hear that you get your name in the bucket and you haven't got your name in the bucket yet, let me know, okay? And I'll put your name in the bucket. Aisha says, I need a remedy for my headaches. Girl, I'm going to show you today. This remedy for your headaches is awesome. It will cover, this covers a lot of things. This one recipe covers headaches, migraines, any type of pain, arthritis, and allergies. Oh, and let me tell you something else it covers. And you're not going to believe when I say it, eczema. Because my daughter had eczema in high school. And she took this, and now it took about a week, and it cleared up her eczema. And she hasn't had eczema since. As far as I know, it's done. It's been done. So I know it sounds crazy because they say there's no cure for it, but those herbs did it. I'm not saying I did it. The herbs did it. Okay. Okay. Okay, Christine, I will share it with you guys for sure. Okay, I think I got to the chat. Yeah, I did. Okay, perfect. All right, let me just quickly show you. We're going to talk about a few things about knitting, and I want to hear about you guys. Let me know if you guys want that herb knowledge live or just videos. And continue to let me know in the chat. What are you working on? What are you crocheting? What are you knitting? What are you drinking? Are you doing the Yardy Fiber Sister Cal? Are you knitting it, crocheting it? You know, all the stuff. Let me know. All right, let me get up. Oh, I like getting up too, because you know what? It gets tiring sitting in that chair. Okay, let me pull up my spandex. I'm so professional. Not. Who wants to be professional? Not me. Anyway, so here's the Rwanda. Oh, and I just made a tutorial for this. Duh, I forgot. The tutorial for the Rwanda came out yesterday. So I show you how to make this, okay? So here's the Rwanda. And let me pull my hair around. I'll show you the back. And the Rwanda goes down to, my hair. The Rwanda goes down to, okay, the Rwanda goes to my knees, but then I added fringe. You guys know me in the fringe. So now it's at my calves because I love the fringe. Okay, so let me come up closer so you can actually see it. That's what the fabric looks like knitted up. This is a really cool stitch. It's really easy. So watch the tutorial if you're interested in making this. It's super, super easy. And then this is, I love this yarn. I forgot the name of it. I have it right here. We'll talk about the yarn when I sit down. But anyway, and then, so that's the yarn, what it looks like knitted up. And then there's the fringe. Isn't that fringe gorgeous? Look at it. This would be a gorgeous purse. Look at this. Wouldn't that be a pretty purse? Look, and then have the fringe on it. Oh my gosh, I have to do that now. Okay. Drive myself nuts. I got 20 million things I want to make. Okay. I got one set of hands and 20 million things I want to make. I think we all have that same problem. I use for this, now this is the only yarn I've ever paid the 30% off for. I love this yarn because I can't even stand paying 30% off. I like $1, $1.25, $1.50. At the most, maybe $2. I'm so cheap. So this is the first time I went ahead and just broke down and did the 30% off every 2 weeks at Hobby Lobby because this yarn is everything. Look at it. So I love this yarn. So you guys see, there's no red tag on it because I didn't get it for $1. And then look, these colors. Oh, they're so Southwest. They're so native. I absolutely love these colors. So what I did is with Big Twist, I bought all the colors that are in this, and I'm going to hold them double to create this look. So I bought a turquoise. I bought that like winey red, because it's not a red, it's a winey red. I bought the brown, and then I bought the beige, and I'm going to hold them double, like maybe hold the turquoise and the brown together so I can get this whole marled look. Gorgeous. And then, of course, it's soft as a baby's butt. I love this stuff. Love it. Okay. So I showed you guys that. Oh, let's play some music real quick for Debbie, you're in the bucket, and for Sean Crafty. Let's play the music for them. And welcome in, you guys. Welcome to the family. One more time. Welcome in, girls. Welcome in. Woohoo! Look at the psycho. Oh, it's so fun. Somebody asked me if, who was it? I just saw the question. Yes, it's a knit tutorial. You guys, I'm taking, okay, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie, Crochet and More. She's having a whole series of learning how to crochet. So I'm taking that series. I've already started. And as soon as I learn to crochet, like, you know, crochet well, and I understand what I'm doing, I will start writing some stuff like I'll do a crochet for the Rwana, you know. Did Jeannie do a crochet for the, I think Butterfly, you guys, one of the my moderators, you guys, if you guys could put Butterfly Dreams Jeannie's channel down in the chat, you guys go check it out. I think she did either a stitch for the Rwana or she made a Rwana and made a tutorial. But you can go check in her channel because it's not that long ago, and you can check that out. And I believe she did. Okay. Let's see what people are saying. Hey, Yarny Cat, welcome in. So good to see you. I haven't seen you for a little while. So good you're here. And Rune Rose Craft, welcome in. Welcome in. And Chris Kaleidoscope, welcome in. Okay, 1 second. What did she say? Okay, Debbie Crochet Tutorial by Butterfly Dreams Crochet. I'm not sure what she's saying there. Oh, Yarny Cat, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you for donating to the channel. Yarny Cat. Thank you, sweetie. Let's put you in the bucket and let's play some music for Yarny Cat. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so let's do some bubbles for Yarny Cat. Thank you, Yarny Cat. Oh, look at those bubbles. Woo! There's a lot hit it with this one. Thank you, sweetie. Okay. Shonda says, I am knitting the YFS blanket and on the month of September. You go, Okay, yeah, Debbie says, do you have a tutorial for crocheting? I don't know how to knit. Yeah, I don't have any crochet tutorials, but that's why me and the Yarny Fiber sisters, V and Jeannie, teamed up together, because I take care of like a lot of knitting tutorials and they take care of a lot of crochet tutorials. So I'm sure that the moderators will drop Jeannie's channel and you can go check it out. And I believe she made a tutorial on a crocheted Rwana. Okay. Hopefully Jeannie comes in here because I think she said she couldn't make it today, but hopefully she comes in here so I can ask her about that. I should know this, but you guys, we do so much stuff. It's hard to keep up with everything. It's hard. Angie, I suffer from my funds low, especially during clearance seasons. What's the remedy for that? Girl, there ain't no remedy. Shop till you drop. Casiro says, love it, love it, love it, love the colors. Thank you for the tutorial. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, C Rose. Diane says she loves the colors. Thank you, thank you. Shonda loves the Rwana. Thank you. Okay. Oh, check my speaker. Okay. I will do that. Where is it? Settings. Just a second, you guys. I'm doing my speaker thing. Okay, that should fix my speaker. What happens is my iPad is pretty close to my phone, so the waves kind of interchange. So I just have to switch sometimes to the other thing on my phone. No major. Madeline Jones says she is crocheting an HTC V-stitch throw blanket. Awesome, girl. Okay, everybody's talking to everybody. Redneck says videos and live on how to make tinctures. My husband has Crohn's. He went to natural management for it. THC was a bigger herb for Crohn's. THC really helps with a lot of different ailments. A lot. It helps with over 100 different types of ailments and different things that we can create with it. It's an amazing herb. They call it the king of all herbs because it's not a pharmaceutical drug. It's an herb. So, and here in Las Vegas, thank God it's legal. So I can talk about this here because it's all legal here. Hey, Abigail, welcome in, welcome in. Kimberly says, I bought vodka for tinctures, but I haven't done any yet. Now you can use vodka for your tinctures. I have actually used food-based glycerin. It's a little bit easier on your liver. You're not taking that much anyway when you do a vodka tincture. And sometimes some herbs you only use vodka to break down the herb. But I do a glycerin for the most part. But I have done some ones with vodka too. Okay, Madeline Jones says, I need a remedy for depression. Now, okay, I do have things for depression, and I can tell you about different herbs for depression. It makes me a little bit nervous. I know people are on medications for that, and depression is a very serious thing. I don't know how serious your depression is. I will talk about one thing for something for just mild depression, okay? I'm not talking about heavy depression. That's a whole nother topic and subject, but I can tell you I do a thing called Happy Nectar. And that's for like a mild depression. And if you're bummed out, low energy, and it's mild. Okay. So, yeah. So we'll talk about that in a second. Okay. VJ said a live would be good so we can ask questions while you're doing it. Maybe a co-host on a panel to keep up with the chat and questions. I like that, VJ. I like that a lot. Okay, Kimberly says, I also have thrifted herbalist books to learn. Okay, I got a book for you guys. I'll just show you guys right now. It's called, okay, if you're interested in this, because we're about to talk about the herb knowledge now, if you're interested in this, get a pen and paper out. Get yourself a pen and paper, because I'm going to say a whole lot of stuff, okay? I'm going to give you a lot of places you can get. I'm going to give you all the information. No secrets here. I'm giving you guys everything. First thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Little Herb Encyclopedia. This is insanely awesome. Look how it looks, because this I go to all the time. If you have an ailment, you look up your ailment in the back. Like, let's say you have chronic fatigue syndrome. You look that up in the back, and it gives you all the different gives you the pages for all the different herbs that you can use. You can use 1 herb, 2 herb, or 3 herbs. Okay. If you have an herb you want to look up, you can just look up the herb in the book alphabetically. Okay. This is called the Little Herb Encyclopedia. You can get this on eBay. I get my books on eBay. It's better than Amazon. It's cheaper for the most part, but you can get it on eBay or Amazon. But I would get it from eBay, and I don't think you'll pay over $10. Probably 5 or 6. This is a wealth of knowledge. Love this book. So this is what it is right here. The Little Herb Encyclopedia. Okay. Okay, Madeline Jones says she's new here. So let's put Madeline Jones in the thank you, Madeline. Put you in the cup, and let's play some music for Madeline. Welcome in, Madeline. On, bubbles. There's a ton of bubbles, but they went straight up. They're going to come down. Watch. Here they come. I shot those bubbles up high. Shiny Crafter Survivor says, how does one become one? An herbalist. Okay. It's very unique here in Las Vegas. There's a lady named Angela. She has the same name as me. I love her too. And she opened up an herb shop. Now, she didn't open to GNC. She opened an herb shop. I'm talking about herbs are grown in the ground. There is nothing. They don't mess with them. They don't add nothing to them. They're ground up in the ground. They're grown in the ground, ground up, and sent to herbally grounded. That's it. Nothing, no, and they're all organic. Okay. So you walk into this place. It's called, the place is called Herbally Grounded. You walk in, they have tons of tinctures and herbs, and they're already made. But if you want to make your own stuff, which is what I was interested in, you're doing it pennies on the dollar when you do it like this. There is an herb wall. And I'm not kidding. It's a whole wall with shelves. Like, you know how we have shelves, like the little cubbies for yarn? It's little cubbies, and there's these steel containers, and they all have herbs in them, alphabetically done. It is awesome. I go there every week, pick up my herbs. Okay. But everyone doesn't have that. So I'm going to tell you where online you can go get the herbs. So Angela, she had a course that she created to certify us. She's a master herbalist. So I took the course, and that's how I became an herbalist. I took her course. Anybody can become an herbalist. What really makes you become an herbalist is not being certified. Okay, I'm certified. But if you don't practice, then you're not really going to be an herbalist, because you need to practice. And that's what made me become an herbalist, is the practicing for the last, what I say, 13, 14 years. So, so do you have to be certified to be an herbalist? No. You need to practice it. Go online, listen to what I'm saying. If you like what I'm saying, also, there's a ton of herbalists who are doing the same thing online. Go to them and start learning. And that's it. It's really cool. Kimberly says, I like watching herbalist videos over on TikTok. So very interesting in this topic. Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go. Perfect. I didn't even know they did it on, TikTok. That's cool. I love, C Rose says, I love herbs. My husband wants me to take the classes, so I'm super interested in herbs. Okay. Aisha says, yay, Angie, do both. Okay. Carol says, interested either way you want to share it. Awesome. Granny D says, yes, would love you to make a video how to make the tinctures. Okay, so I'm going to okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I got through the chat pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and let me say a few things before I get started with this herb knowledge. Okay. Let me say this. This is what I do for myself. I'm not saying that if you don't believe in herbs that you're wrong. Okay. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying if you need an alternative, I'm going to give you an alternative. That's it. If you like the prescription drugs you are taking and that's working for you, then you need to do that. You need to just do whatever works for you. Okay. And I don't look down on anybody who takes prescription drugs or who doesn't, takes herbs, who don't. You just do you. And so I'm not telling you to stop taking your prescription drugs. I'm not saying to take prescription drugs. All I'm saying is this is what works for me. And I'm willing to share what works for me. That's it. And then you can decide and take this knowledge and do what you want with it. Take what you want. Don't take any of it. Whatever you want to do. Okay. So I wanted to give that disclaimer before we get started, okay, with this whole thing, because it can be a touchy subject. I don't think it should be, but it can be a touchy subject, and some people are very against it. So, okay, so let's start really quick with some herb knowledge, and then we'll talk about some more knitting and crocheting. Okay, I told you guys about the book. This is Get This Thing to Life. Love that book. All right, I'm just clearing off a space. Just a second. Let me experiment with something. Yes, perfect. I need to bring this down so you guys can see the table. And I was wondering if this will work. And I think this is going to work like this. Okay. It's crazy in here right now. I have all kinds of stuff stacked on the table beside me because I prepared for you guys for this whole thing. Okay. All right, perfect. You guys can see. Yay. Okay, you can't see me, but you don't need to see me right now. Okay, let's make a tincture first. And we're going to make the lobelia tincture. And I will tell you why we're making it too. All right, let me show you. This is food-based glycerin. I buy it by the gallons. You do not have to buy it by the gallons. I'm on the excessive side. Okay, so that's a gallon. That's food-based glycerin. There's a mason jar. Hibiscus. And today we may talk a little bit more about herbs. And then after that, we'll do a 15 minutes each show. We won't make it as long as today, but I know people are going to have a lot of questions. And we may stop doing it like this, and I may just do it in the videos or the lives that are about. But for today, I had some people asking me, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Okay, let me move all of this over. All right, we'll go through it step by step. So the first step is you get your mason jar, label it. So I labeled this lobelia. Let's talk about what lobelia is. Just so you can see the mason jar. It's just a mason jar. Make sure that you sanitize your mason jar with some hydrogen peroxide. You just put a little bit in, like this much, okay? Shake it around, rinse it out with water. Now your jar is sanitized. Anything else you use, a spoon, if you use a measuring spoon, if you use anything you use, clean it with the peroxide. Believe it or not, peroxide kills the germs, and you won't get any, it will protect. If you don't do this, you can end up getting some mold in your tinctures, okay? So keep everything clean, clean it with the peroxide. Okay, rinse it with water. So you got your jar. This is the only, okay, I'm gonna use only 2 herbs in this whole thing. This is for breathing. It's called lobelia leaf. And I had asthma as a child. I got rid of my asthma by junior high. I outgrew it. But I got coronavirus. I caught being coronavirus last year, or been a year and a half ago. And it damaged my lungs severely. They're still healing, and I have had problems breathing. Pretty much now, it's been I'm almost done with it, but at night and in the morning, I have to take lobelia before I go to bed, and I have to take it when I wake up in the morning, and during the day, I'm fine. That's where I'm at now. I used to have to take it 3 or 4 times a day. If you have asthma, this is for people who have asthma, bronchitis. If you have breathing problems from coronavirus, this is going to be awesome. They call lobelia the breath of life. When I take this, in about 30 seconds, the lungs open up, my breathing starts, normalizes out, and I can breathe clearly in about 30 seconds. This herb is a miracle, and I'm so glad I have this in my life. I'm serious. So what you do, we're going to make it right now. And this jar has been sanitized with the peroxide. So, okay, this right here is an ounce of lobelia. I'm going to tell you where to get this lobelia from, okay, in a second. This is, how many ounces is this? Is this an ounce? This is, okay, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because this is what you do. However much herb you use, it doesn't matter. So just put some in. I already have a bunch of lobelia made up, so I don't want to make a big batch of it. So I'm going to put in, let me show you. When I do my recipe, when I do my herbs like this, it's like cooking. Okay, guys, I'm not really into measuring, and you don't have to be. All right. So look at how much herb I put in. There's like that much herb, right? So after you put in that much herbs, which is lobelia, okay, now you're going to, before I do that, the other herb I'm going to use is called hibiscus. Now this is, let me show you what it looks like. There's a reason I went to Winco this morning, and this is one of the reasons. This is hibiscus. Now you can get this at the herb shop online that I'm going to tell you about, which is called Mountain Rose Herbs. We'll talk about that in a second. You can get this there. This is called hibiscus flower. But if I was you, if you have a Winco, I would buy it there. It's in the bulk section. It's $5 a pound. You get way more for your money if you can buy it that way. Also, you can get hibiscus flower at any a lot of Mexican grocery stores carry it. Okay, because in Mexico, or Mexican people make hibiscus flower as a drink too. It's super healthy for you, and it's super delicious. It tastes like berries, and there's a whole bunch of benefits to hibiscus. We'll talk about that at another time. But I add hibiscus to every tincture I make, and the reason I do, it gives it a raspberry flavor. It's delicious. You can just throw this into some hot water and make a tea out of it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take equal amount. You just take like a little handful like this and dump it in here. You're using this more for flavor, but there's a ton of herbal benefits too. Okay. You can get, let's talk about this real quick. You can get the lobelia or the hibiscus. Like I said, I would get the hibiscus at Winco in the bulk section, or at a Mexican grocery store if you have either one of those. If not, a place called, write this down. It's called mountainroseherbs.com. I'll put it in the chat. Darn it. mountainroseherbs.com. mountainroseherbs.com. Okay, that's where you can go, and you can pick this up. Now, I was just on their site yesterday. They are out of lobelia right now, you guys. But just keep checking back. They'll be stocked back in with the next few days. And you can put your name down so that you can be notified when it's back in. That's how good this stuff is, because so many people are suffering with breathing problems because of that coronavirus. And a lot of people have asthma and all kinds of breathing issues. It doesn't matter if it's asthma, if it's from coronavirus, if it's bronchitis, it's all breathing issues. Lobelia is for all of it. But people are having so many breathing problems that they really are having a hard time keeping the lobelia in. They sell it 4 ounces for $20. Now, the price has gone up. You used to be able to get 4 ounces for about $5 or $6. So over the last year, it went from $5 or $6 to $20. Very frustrating, but you get 4 ounces. So 4 into 20, you're at $5. You used to be $5 or $6 for 4 ounces, but at least you're only at $5 an ounce. Okay. But how much cheaper is this than going to the doctor? Okay. And it's not going to hurt your liver. It's not going to hurt your kidneys. It's not going to, you're not going to have side effects. This stuff is, it's nice. Okay. So, and your hibiscus, if you can't get it at the Mexican grocery store, if you don't have one of those, if you don't have a Winco, you can get hibiscus flower from Mountain Rose Herbs. So how you, I'm going to spell lobelia. That's the herb. Lobelia. There we go. So lobelia is the herb for the breathing. Hibiscus is for the flavor, that nice raspberry flavor, and herbal benefits. Let me write down hibiscus flower, and I'm writing this in the chat. There we go. You can make this hibiscus flower also into a tea, sweeten it with some honey or some agave syrup. It's a delicious tea. Delicious. Okay. Hey, Sally Horner, welcome in, welcome in. We're doing some herb knowledge for a little bit here. Okay, so now let's look at how much we have in this jar. Okay, so now we have, let me see if I can stand it up. I can see what you guys can see. All right, so now we have that much in the jar. I got to look at my screen real quick. So it's, okay, we have about that much in the jar, right? So you need to add that much glycerin and that much water. That's how you measure it. So however, how much herbs are in here, that much. So you have that much herbs. Now you need to do the same amount of glycerin and the same amount of water. Use distilled water or bottled water. If you don't have either one, just boil the water. Get it as clean as possible. All right, so now I'm going to pour in the same amount of herbs. We have herbs that are here. I'm going to do the same amount of glycerin. So that's what's next. Oh, the glycerin. You can also buy the food-based glycerin at Mountain Rose Herbs. So you can pick that up there too. So now I'm going to pour in the glycerin. Okay. And some people are going to be like, don't you have to be exact? Absolutely not. Is any herb exact? Is any herb ever the same potency as another herb? No. And if you ever hear someone say that they want that the herbs are God, I can't think of what the word is, but they make the herbs the same. They're all the same. You don't want the herbs the same. You want the herbs to be what they are coming out of the ground. If they're a certain potency, let it be a certain potency. Don't try to mess with it, because now you're messing with the herbs, okay? And that's going to mess up the herbs. So you want them pure the way they are. Standardized, that's what it's called. Some places will say, oh, our herbs are standardized. That means they've messed with the herbs. That means they've added stuff to the herbs. You just want pure herbs, okay? All right, so now you can see we have this much herbs and now this much glycerin. And not much glycerin. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in now that same amount of water. So about that much water, okay? I actually have my entire, look at this, my tea kettle. Okay, so we're going to put that much water in, okay? So we're probably going to be at about half of this, a little over half. And that's how you do it, okay? And then you just simply put your lid on. Give this a, make sure the lid's on here. Make sure you label it. So I put lobelia, so you know what you're doing, okay? And then you're just gonna shake it. Give it a good shake, okay? And there you go. Now, get yourself your crock pot, fill it with water. Put your crock pot on low. Not high, but low. Let it cook for 6 hours. Now, let me talk about this. Some people don't believe in that. They like to just take their tinctures and put them in a dark cabinet for 6 weeks. Nobody has time for 6 weeks. Usually when you need your herbs now. Some people think that if you heat the herbs at all, even that little bit that's on low in a crock pot, that takes the power away from the herbs. I've been doing this, like I said, for 14 years. I think it makes it stronger. I think the little bit of heat, mild heat, like a crock pot on low, pulls the power out of the herbs, okay? So I think it's better to do it that way. Plus, in 6 hours, you got your tincture. You don't got to wait 6 weeks. Okay. Nobody got time for 6 weeks. So this, I will take this when I'm done with this live. I will put this in a crock pot full of water for 6 hours. Then get a strainer or like a muslin bag. I think they sell muslin bags. They sell them, I believe they sell the muslin bags on mountainroseherbs.com. But at Dollar Tree, they have a strainer, a real fine strainer in the kitchen section. That's what I mostly use because it's so fast. I just can take this and pour it right out. So get yourself another jar, sanitize the other jar with some peroxide first, and pour this in that strainer into the next jar. So you just got to make sure that it's called decanting. You got to decant it. So all these herbs, and then you'll have a pure tincture. You can get yourself little tincture bottles, little brown ones, mountainroseherbs.com. I just take mine and keep them in the jars now. I don't take, after I decant this and put it through a strainer, I have my pure solution or my tincture. I just take, and then how much do you take? You know what a shot glass looks like, right? A shot glass is about that size. I take about that much of the shot glass. Okay, so I would say start with a tablespoon. See how your breathing is, okay? If your breathing hasn't subsided, take a teaspoon, then take another teaspoon. So start with 1 tablespoon and see what that does for you, okay? Now, lobelia on an empty stomach can sometimes upset your stomach a little bit, not like severely or make you throw up, just a little bit. And if it upsets your stomach just a little bit, it'll only upset your stomach for maybe 10 minutes and then it'll be done. So don't worry, okay? I'm not really sure why it upsets your stomach. It only upsets my stomach sometimes, mostly if it's empty, okay? All right, so that's lobelia. This, like I said, is called the breath of life, okay? I take this, I take a shot, like I said, I take a shot glass. A shot glass is about that big, right? I take about that much of a shot glass. Okay, so not very much. And in 30 seconds, I am breathing so beautifully. I love this stuff. I cannot live without lobelia in my life. Okay, so that's that herb. That's herb is down. That's how you make that. I told you where to get the herbs, right? I told you the price. I told you where to get the glycerin. I told you where to get the herbs. Yes, just making sure I told you everything. Yeah, the lobelia, it's called lobelia whole. And get the whole. Don't get the powder. Get the whole. Because it's easier when you go to strain it, you can strain it through that fine strainer. Otherwise, if you get it ground, then you have to strain it through like a muslin bag, which they have those too. But a strainer is so much faster. So get a strainer from Dollar Tree, the fine strainer, and get lobelia whole, not ground. 4 ounces is $23.25. Okay. This right here is only 1 ounce. They're going to give you 4 ounces of this. Okay. So you're going to have, for $23, you're going to make herbal medicine for like forever. Okay. Look how much you have right here. That's a lot of herbal medicine. So the glycerin, okay, look, I priced out the glycerin for you. The glycerin, 8-ounce bottle of the glycerin is $9.50. And this is a food-based organic glycerin. 16-ounce glycerin is $16.50. Okay. The hibiscus flower, if you don't have a Mexican grocery store to get the hibiscus flower or a Winco, and at Winco it's in the bulk section. In the Mexican grocery stores, it's usually in the fruits and vegetable section. But if you can't, Herbally Ground or Mountain Rose Herbs has it for 4 ounces for $5.75, and 1 pound of the hibiscus is $17.50. Okay, see what I'm talking about? This hibiscus is, you can get 4 ounces for $5.75. That used to be the price of this lobelia, but I'm telling you, this stuff works so good that now the price went up to $23 for 4 ounces. Crazy, but still a great deal. Look what I did with just one. I didn't even use the full ounce. So you're going to make a ton. You're going to have tincture for life. Okay, you're going to have tincture forever. Okay, so let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, what questions you have, because I'm sure you guys do have some questions. Okay, Adrian says, so is there 2 different glycerins? Yes. Okay, there's food-based glycerin, and then there's glycerin that I don't know what the hell they put in it. Okay, all I know is that you want to get the one. I would get vegetable. This is what I get. Vegetable glycerin, and I buy it by the gallon. See, my store that I buy this at, I go to Mountain Rose Herbs sometimes and buy stuff, especially when I want to buy a pound. But most of the time I go to my herb store and I buy it by the ounce. But I buy this at my herb store called Herbally Grounded here in Las Vegas, and it's $32 for this. But it's vegetable glycerin, and that's what you want. Organic vegetable glycerin. Or at least let them say, if they don't say vegetable, at least let them say organic, okay? Because the other one, they use glycerin in making makeup products. They should be using a food-based glycerin. They shouldn't be giving us anything with chemicals, but, you know. Okay. Hopefully I answered that. Hey, Butter Roll Boutique, welcome in. Sabrina says, I need to rewatch your live because I'm very interested in herbal natural remedies. Awesome, girl. Yes, rewatch it. Rewatch it. It's at, we started this about after the first hour we started this, so you know where to go to. Yes, it's for any breathing issues, asthma. If you have breathing issues from coronavirus, bronchitis, also, any breathing issues, okay? Okay, Redneck says you can decarbolize, which helps activate the herbs. What is decarbolize, Redneck? Let me know. I want to know. Yeah, Yarny Cat says, I think the crock idea is better. Yeah, and there's a big argument between herbalists about the crock pot thing, but whatever. I've been doing it for, like I said, 14 years, and my herbal tinctures are awesome and in the crock pot. Hey, Sabrina, welcome in, sweetie. Yes, organic means no pesticides. They haven't messed with it. It's the way it's supposed to be. There ain't no pesticides. There's no additives. It's pure. Don't you need that kettle in your life? That is a Mackenzie Childs kettle. Girl, I love Mackenzie Childs everything. I have the mugs. I have the kettle. I have 2 kettles. Is that kettle everything, you guys, in a bag of chips? Now, you guys know I'm cheap as chips. I don't spend money hardly on anything. But there are some things in life I will spend money on. And Mackenzie Child kettle, I will. Shop HQ is where Mackenzie Child sells her stuff. I was able to pick this up for $125. Now, I know that's an insanely ridiculous price for a kettle, but it looks like a work of art. So her prices did go up. She's at $150 now instead of $125 for the same kettle. But anyway. Okay. I'm just reading real quick. Yes, organic. Organic for anything is always the best, you guys. And this is the thing too. This is the other thing too. Whatever you put on your skin, you should be able to eat it. And I'm going to show you guys the example of that, okay? Most things that they sell to us in the stores, we can't eat it. Okay, it's all full of all kinds of toxins. If you can put it on your skin, you should be able to eat it. If you should be able to eat it, you should be able to put it on your skin. Okay, let me see if there's any other questions. Hey, Cindy Luhu, welcome in. Oh my God, Lulu, be careful. She has a tornado warning. Oh, good grief. I hope you have like things that you do, like places you go. Like, do you go to the bathroom, the closet? Ooh, so scary. Sending prayers for you, Lulu, and I hope you're safe and you got somewhere to go safe and all of that. Whatever you need to do. I've never been in one, so I don't even know. Hey, Rosie Posey. Welcome in. No problem, sweetie. Oh, Dark Sky's the bomb. Thank you, girl, for putting the website for Mountain Rose Herbs. Thank you, sweetie. Exactly. Christine, okay. I said this disclaimer at the beginning, but for those who just came in, Christine said it right, and I'll just read what she said. She says, disclaimer, Angie's not giving medical advice, but rather sharing her experience with herbs and alternative medical remedies. Please consult your physician prior to implementing any tips shared here. Exactly. And I said that at the beginning before I got started. I am just sharing what works for me. I cannot take pharmaceutical drugs. I have tried. I've ended up in the hospital. I've ended up hallucinating. I have passed out, fell asleep. I mean, everything has happened to me. So I had to find an alternative. So this is, I'm sharing with you guys what I do. It's not what you have to do. You don't have to believe in herbs. You can just take prescription drugs. If that's what works for you, then you need to continue doing that. Okay. I don't think you're wrong for doing it. I don't think you're wrong or right for taking herbs. You just need to do you. Okay. And I'm just sharing what I do. Okay. So we did the lobelia, and that's what I do. I've told you all the information so you know how much it is, where to get everything, and how to make it. Okay. All right. Next, the next thing we're going to make is we're going to make stuff for if you have this is what I take if I get migraines, because I do get migraines. I get a migraine every 2 or 3 months. I get a migraine, and this takes care of my migraine in about 10 minutes. Migraine gone. And I get them bad. When I get them where I see stars, everything goes black, I'm dizzy, I throw up. Yeah, I get them bad. But if I get as soon as I see the stars, I take 4 capsules. I take 4 or 5. I take 4 capsules, and sometimes I take 5, 4 to 5 capsules, and then within 10 minutes, my migraine is gone. If I have a headache, I take this. It's good for arthritis because I do have some arthritis in my knees. I pretty much don't have that anymore because it was, anyway, I kind of got rid of my arthritis now. But if I have any pain in my knees, I take it for that. Any pain you have, back pain, also allergies. This is great for allergies. Also, my daughter took this and it cured her eczema. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to cure your eczema, but it cured my daughter's eczema. So there we go. Okay. Let me show you how to make that. Let me take this stuff away that we don't need anymore, so we have room for the next thing. This is a capsule machine. This is really important. This is the capsule machine I use all the time. This is my extra one that I have on hand in case I need an extra one. This is the herbs right here that we're going to be putting in the capsules. More herbs. Capsules. And a mask. You're gonna be like, what are you using a mask for? Okay, I'll explain everything. Don't worry. Okay, so the herbs that go in for pain, allergies, or eczema is chaparral and white willow bark. So let me show you. Now, I don't know why this lines do this. This is chaparral, but I've already mixed my chaparral with this, which is white willow bark. So what you want to do is equal parts: 1 ounce of 1 ounce of chaparral, 1 ounce of white willow bark. Now, let me see. Let me move this back and see if you can see better. Yeah, you really don't want this ground. The reason I bought white willow bark ground is because it was cheaper. They had a good deal on it at Mountain Rose Herbs, and I bought a pound of it. So I have to take this if I want to put it in a capsule, and I have to grind it in a coffee grinder. So that's what I do. I just grind it in a coffee grinder. So if you go to Mountain Rose Herbs, any of the herbs I've told you about, they don't have them grounded. When I've told you needed to buy ground, you can buy the whole and then grind it up in a coffee grinder. Okay, it'll make a nice powder out of it. And sometimes it's just cheaper to buy the whole and grind it yourself. Most time I just buy what I need. I either buy the whole or I buy the grinded. So make sure you buy it grinded, okay, for your white willow bark. Now, chaparral, you can buy whole or grounded. Buy the grounded because you're going to need that because you're going to put it into capsules, okay? I'll write the name of both these down for pain. So it's just two ingredients: chaparral, white willow bark, equal proportions. So let's say you do 1 ounce of this, 1 ounce of white willow bark, and 1 ounce of chaparral. I've already done it, and it's all in here. Okay, it's already in this bag. All right, and that's why I put pain on here. But it's for pain, it's for allergies, it's for migraines and eczema. Okay, let me put in the chat the 2 herbs that you're going to use for this. Now, I'm going to talk while I'm putting this. I'm going to tell you something interesting about this herb, chaparral. The Native Americans, and I'll say, when I say natives, I mean Native Americans, but I'm being respectful because I'd heard the correct term is natives. Okay, so the natives use chaparral for lots of ailments, and to cleanse the liver, to cleanse the liver, to cleanse the kidneys. They also used it for to cure cancer for themselves. So they use chaparral so much. And let me tell you something crazy about chaparral. Chaparral is awesome. It's also a major antioxidant. Chaparral can be found all over the Southwest. There is a bush, and I know exactly what it looks like because I've gone. It grows in fields all over the Southwest, especially here in Las Vegas, and especially in Arizona and in California too, in the more deserty areas. It grows mostly in the deserty areas, Las Vegas, Arizona, and California, the desert parts of California. You can find this bush. It's everywhere, okay? You can go and just take some, go home, dry it on the counter, dry it on low in the oven, dry it in a food dehydrator, grind it up, and now you have chaparral for free. It also used to grow, they built houses there now, but I had a whole field down the street from my house full of chaparral bushes. Awesome. They grow in all type of vacant lots too, okay? So this herb is so powerful. It's so wonderful. I shouldn't really take the time, but in the book, let me tell you, because there's so many things chaparral does. Okay, so I just looked it up alphabetically. You can look it up in the book. Okay, let me just read here. This is all the things that chaparral will take care of. Okay, aches, acne, allergies. It's an antioxidant, potent. Arthritis, backaches, blood cleanser, blood poisoning, blood purifier, boils, bowels, lower bowels, bruises, cancer, cataracts, colds, cramps, cuts, eczema, eyes, glaucoma, hair growth promotes, hay fever, kidneys, lungs, leukemia, arthritis, pain, parasites, intestinal parasites, prostate problems, psoriasis, respiratory system, skin diseases, skin problems, skin blotches, sores, stomach disorders, swelling, tumors, venereal diseases, viral diseases, warts, weight reduction, and wounds. Now, do you see why the natives loved this herb? This herb is everywhere, all over the Southwest, in the desert, and in vacant fields. This is one of the most powerful herbs ever. I love. Now, it tastes like all hell, okay? Excuse my term, but it does. That's why you're going to put this in a capsule. It's super powerful, and it tastes horrible. Let me tell you how powerful and how wonderful this herb is. Okay, there's an article right here. All this talks about it, okay, in paragraph form. At the end, it says, the FDA now wants to take chaparral off the market. Let me tell you why they want to take it off the market. Because it helps dissolve tumors, it fights cancer, and I told you all the other elements it takes care of. They want to sell their prescription drugs. They do not want something natural that's all over the Southwest deserts to be able to, for you to be able to go there and get it for free. If people knew this information, or be able to go get it at Mountain Rose Herbs. Okay, so we talked a lot about that. Let me show you how. So what I already mixed it. So I took, this is the bag of chaparral. It says chaparral right here. That's already in the bag. I've already grounded the white willow bark, and I've added equal proportions of the chaparral in this bag and equal proportions of the white willow. They're already mixed up in here. Okay. All right. So, oh, and let me tell you one more thing about both of these. The reason this works for all the things, for the pain, for the, especially for pain, the reason it works for pain, when you have pain, you need an antioxidant and an antispasmodic. The antioxidant is the chaparral, okay? That's the antioxidant. The antispasmodic is the white willow bark. White willow bark was the original aspirin, okay? That's where they got their synthetic version of aspirin, was from white willow bark, okay? So you need an antioxidant, and the antioxidant is our chaparral, and you need an antispasmodic, which is the white willow, okay? And then that, when you get rid of the toxins and you get rid of the spazzing, okay, when you have a headache or any pain, When you get rid of both of those, now blood and oxygen can flow. And if blood and oxygen are flowing, you don't have pain, okay? All right, so let me show you how to make this. Let me show you how this works. Now, the next thing is oh, and both these herbs, chaparral, did I write it in the thing? I did write it in there, didn't I? Did I write chaparral in there? All right, I'll write it in the chat in a second. Chaparral and white willow bark. You can get both of these. Chaparral and white willow bark you can get at Mountain Rose Herbs. Make sure you don't buy it like this, okay? Because you're just beginning this. You don't want to be grinding stuff up. But if you have no choice, grind it in the coffee grinder. You can buy the white willow bark and the chaparral at Mountain Rose Herbs, okay? Do I have the price on those? Let me see. I think I wrote down the price. I did some, yeah, I wrote down the price. The chaparral is for 4 ounces, because they only sell everything by 4 ounces, and then I think they do 4 ounces and then a pound. I think that's how they sell it. 4 ounces is $6. For 4 ounces is $6. 1 pound is $18, okay? And get the ground. The white willow bark is 4 ounces is $5. 1 pound is $15, okay? Let me write that information in the chat. Oh yeah, I was about to write it in here. I just didn't push the thing. So there's chaparral, white willow bark. Okay. I just wrote those both in the chat. Okay, so now what you want to get yourself is one of these capsule machines, okay? Now, you cannot make a tincture. Well, you can, but I'm telling you right now, chaparral tastes like all hell. It is the worst tasting stuff I've ever tasted in my life. So I would put this in a capsule, okay? It's absolutely horrendous. So you want to get yourself a capsule machine, because you can't always you can't always make tinctures for everything, especially if they taste horrendous like this one does. I mostly make tinctures, but I do capsules also. I would do both, okay? So it's called the capsule machine. You want to get the one that says 00 on it, okay? You also want to get capsules that say 00. Okay, so I got these from my herb store, but Herbally Grounded, but I'll tell you where to go online and get all this. You want to get vegetable capsules, 00. This is 100 pieces, okay? And you want to get the capsule machine, 00. So the machine is 00. And these capsules are 00. See? Those are the size of the capsules, which are 00. They're going to fit in your machine that is 00. Okay? So your capsules and your machine to match up so that these fit into this machine. Okay? Let me give you the information about this. You can go to get this capsule machine. You go to capsuleconnection.com. Let me put that in the chat. Capsuleconnection.com. All right, there you go. There's it in there. So that's where we can go to get this capsule machine and to get the capsules, these vegetable capsules. Okay. They are the capsule machine is $17.95. And that's the 00. The 00 capsules. They are, for 100 of them, it's $2.65 a bag. For 500 of them, it's $7.84. And for 1,000 of them, it's $14.40. Okay, so much cheaper to buy them from them than to buy them from my herb shop. I need to stop buying them from my herb shop and start ordering them online. Anyway, so this one I haven't opened. This is my extra one. I always like to have an extra one on hand because sometimes I do double duty, or if this one breaks, I have another one ready to go. So, oh man, usually I work on a plate. I like to work on a plate because, oh, it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So this is the capsule machine. Okay. So you have 2 parts of this capsule machine. Let me go like this. This comes off. We'll go like that. All right. Let me look at my computer to make sure you guys are seeing everything. Okay, perfect. So let me open the capsules. I just bought these from my herb shop, so I haven't even opened these yet. Just a second, guys. How am I going to open these? Okay, there we go. All right. This is what they look like. Okay. All right. So you can buy these capsules already taken apart. I'm going to take them apart. So see, now they're taken apart. But I wouldn't. They cost more money to have them taken apart. Just buy the whole caps and take them apart yourself, in my opinion. But you do what you want. Okay. So see how there's see how there's two capsules in my hand? This one's bigger. That one's smaller, right? The small little one goes in this one over here. The smaller, the top, this smaller one. See how this is small, this is big? Now, the other size of your capsule, which is right there, the bigger capsule, goes in the bigger side, okay? So I'm going to, let's just do it. I'm going to fill up this capsule machine, okay? Now, I have a mask sitting here, this M39 mask or whatever the heck it's called. The reason I have the mask is I don't always wear a mask when I do capsules. I wear this one because the Sheabutter, it's such a fine powder and it's so potent. Okay, why isn't that fitting in there? All right, I feel like that capsule is too big. Yeah, that feels too big. Okay, they might have got the capsules mixed up. Yeah, they did. All right, they threw one that didn't fit in here. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, why I wear a mask. It's very finely milled, and chaparral is very potent. Not potent like it's bad for you, potent, it's just a powerful herb, and it can really get to your throat. So it's one of the only herbs I wear a mask when I pour the herbs into this machine. Any mask will work. We all have masks now after we were all coronavirus. So just wear your mask when you do this. It's the only, like I said, it's the only, I make lots of capsules for different things. It's the only time I put on a mask. I mean, you could do it without it, but you'll kind of cough through the whole process. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just loading up the capsule machine. Taking this apart. See? The small one goes over here. The larger side goes over here. If this is larger, this is smaller. So that's how you remember. Also, I don't push it all the way down. I kind of leave it up a little bit so that I can see where I'm at with the capsules. Because if I push them all down right now, I won't know where I'm at. Because look, the rows are all close together. So I'm taking the time right now to load this machine up because I want you guys just to see me do this over and over, and then you'll get it. Then you'll have it down. Okay. And the beauty of making your own herbal medicine is you can go to your own kitchen. You got your herbs. You don't have to pay any exorbitant cost. You don't have no major side effects. You're not going to ruin your kidneys, your liver. Because when you take prescription drugs, you always, a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, it'll be one of the side effects. They'll say, now this can ruin your kidneys. This can ruin your liver. And then you've seen the 20 million other side effects, they say. It's insane. And the reason is when you take prescription drugs, they're not natural. They're made out of chemicals, right? So it is very hard on your body. It's hard on your liver. It's hard on your kidneys. It's hard on your blood. It's hard on your heart to have toxins. So my little body said, girl, no, you're not going to do that to me. Or I'm going to make you sick. So I had no choice. I skipped one of the holes. Okay, so now we filled up both sides, right? So now I'm going to push everything down. These capsules are tight here. It's like they made them a little bit they come out of this machine. They usually aren't this tight. Anyway, okay, so we got one capsule left, and I will answer questions here, you guys, when I'm done doing this. And we're going to do the giveaway here shortly because we're almost done. Okay, so remember, this is the chaparral and the what the hell? And the white willow bark. Already all mixed in the bag. I pre-did that, okay? So you want to take this. Oh, my speaker's messed up. Okay, I'll check my speaker here in just a second. You want to take this and put this in here like this. You want to take your card and you want to go like this. And this just spreads it so that the herbs get into all of the capsules, okay? So make sure you keep this little green plastic little card. It's important. And then take the rest of it, what you have left over, and scoop it back into the bag. Okay, let me fix my sound. I'm going to move this up for a second. Just a second, I gotta fix my sound. Settings, audio. Okay, back down to the table. Make sure you guys can see the table. Okay, so we're now back down at the table. Okay, so let's put that. So now you're going to take the top, the smaller portion, right? And just put it right on top of here. Okay, now turn it to the bottom. See this right here? This you smash down like this. And now that what that did is it put both the small and the large capsule pieces together and makes the capsules. Okay, hit it a couple times. I need a piece of paper because there's going to be excess that comes out of here. Just a second, let me grab. I usually do this on a plate, but I forgot a plate. So I got a piece of magazine over here that we'll do it on the magazine. Okay, so I just took a piece of magazine, and it's a Yarny magazine. Okay, so here we are. Squeeze that down a couple times. Open it up. Okay, and look, we have capsules. Isn't that magic or what? Now I'm going to make more magic. Okay, for one, you know what? I got to get rid of them. There's always a little excess in here that we didn't get. Usually I put it back in, but for right now, we're probably just throwing that away. Okay, so now you take this. Now see the bottom of this? You push in on that. So you push. All right, I'm gonna have to push hard just a second, guys, because there we go. I told you that these capsules, they made them a little big. I mean, they're the 00 capsules, but I don't know why. Usually they all fall out. Really, they're coming out. They usually just all fall out, but like I said, I don't know, for some reason they made these capsules a little big. But they fit, so we're good still. Look at that. Look at all those capsules. Is that magic or what? Now, if I have a migraine, a regular headache, any arthritis, or eczema, I take these. And I usually take, if I was new to this, I would start with 3 to 4. Okay? I take 4 to 5. Okay? I would start out with 3. If your ailment doesn't go away, take 4. If it still doesn't go away, take 5 and see how you're feeling. Okay. There's no major side effects like liver damage or anything like that. But you know, everybody's system's a little bit different. So start low. Start with 3. If your headache's still going, take 4, then take 5. Okay. By the time you take 5, your headache, your pain, it should be gone. Okay. So these are the capsules. Look at that. Isn't that magic? I love this. I absolutely am obsessed with it. I love it. I love herbal medicine. I love making it. I love creating tinctures. I love making capsules. I love it. Okay, I need to put this in something. Let me see. I have this little metal jar I got from Dollar Tree. Hopefully this is clean. Okay, we're going to put these in here. You can also buy bottles, like, you know, like little white looking medicine bottles. They also sell those. So you can put your capsules in bottles if you like. If not, you can just put them in a plastic bag. Make sure you label them so you know what you made. Label, label, label. Label your jars when you're making stuff. Label everything so you know what it is. You think you'll remember, but you won't. So there's the capsules. I put them in there. Oh, you know what? I just did that and I didn't even put my mask on and nothing happened this time. Huh. That's crazy. Usually that powder really gets to my throat. Anyway, didn't this time. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. And oh, I have one more thing to show you guys and then I'll go back to the chat. Okay, and then we'll do the giveaway today. Oh, I am starting to feel it in my throat a little bit. Okay, let me just clean this up a little bit here. All right, let me drink a little bit of water. I want to show you guys one more thing. And don't worry, I will go back to chat here in just a second and I will answer questions and we'll do the giveaway. I told you I make my own everything. I make my own shampoo. I make my own conditioner, my own oils, my own facial serums, facial cleansers, body moisturizers. Now, what I'm about to show you, this is a moisturizer that I use on my face every day, every morning, every night. It's the best moisturizer you'll ever have in your life. It's so moisturizing. It will fight wrinkles, dryness. Also, when you do, this is raw organic shea butter. This is also an all natural SPF. You can put this on and you will not burn. It will protect you from the sun. I will put this on my little babies before I would ever put any of that sunblock on my babies. That's me. It has a natural SPF in it. This is what I learned. When you use the SPF from the store, what causes the cancer is not the sun. It's the sun hitting the SPF on your on your skin, because the SPF with the stuff that they put in that is chemicals, and the sun hits it, it puts it into your skin, and that's what gives you the skin cancer. That's what I learned. And so I only use raw organic shea butter every day. This is always on my skin. I use it on my face, neck, body. You can also use this in your hair. If you don't have textured hair like Black women do, I would use it maybe on your ends. Okay. So what you do is, this is what it looks like. So this is, you can also get this raw organic shea butter on Mountain Rose Herbs. Okay. Also, if they don't have it, you can also get this on eBay. Okay. And you won't pay more than $10 for a tub of it like this. I get mine at the indoor swap meet. My friend, she owns like a little booth and she sells it. This is what it looks like. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is I take this. I'm just going to tell you what I do because I have to do it in the kitchen. I have a KitchenAid. You don't have to have a KitchenAid. You can just have a regular old hand blender. Doesn't matter. But I put this in my KitchenAid, all of it. I dump it out into my KitchenAid. Then I take olive oil. Okay. Any olive oil will work. Organic's the best. Pour some olive oil in there. And then I start blending it. You want to blend it until it's like a mousse, a light mousse. You can also add some coconut oil in there too. Winco sells coconut oil, a big, huge thing of it, like this big, like a pound, like, I don't know how, it's a big, huge tub of it. It used to be $10. Now it's $15. I'm so mad. Anyway, you can throw some coconut oil in there too. But your main thing you're going to throw in is this. So it's just these two things and maybe some coconut oil if you want. Blend it with your blender until it's like a mousse. You know, let me go grab it. I should have grabbed it. The reason I'm showing this too is because I'm out of it. I'm going to make it today. I'm all out of my organic shea butter in a mousse form. Let me go get a jar of it. I have a little jar in my kitchen. Let me go get it real quick so I can show you guys what it looks like. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, you guys. All right, so I use this so much, you guys. I'm almost out of it. This is all I have right now until I make this up. But this is what it looks like. okay? Let me take some out of here and put it on my hand. This is how nice and thick it is. See, look, you can't even get it out of the jar. So there's the jar of it. There's hardly any left in here either. So I got to make some up. But that's what it looks like. And you want to blend it until it's like a mousse, okay? Now, you can put essential oils. Now, it has a fragrance of earthy. It smells a little earthy, but the earthy smell doesn't stick around, okay? Just at first. Now, if you want, you can throw some essential oils in this. I threw some lavender oil in this one. Most of the time now, I don't throw anything in it. I just use it in its form. But if you want to, you can scent it with anything. But make sure you scent it with essential oils. You want essential oils because you don't want it toxic. Look how it's starting to melt already into my skin. This stuff is beautiful. Look at that. It's beautiful. And you don't need a whole lot for your whole body, okay? You do not need a whole lot at all. It's wonderful. Your skin on your face will be so moisturized. It helps with the wrinkles. It protects you from the sun. It's so super hydrating. It's beautiful. I don't use anything else at all on my hands. This stays at my kitchen sink all the time. So I'm done washing dishes or whatever, this goes on. I take a bath, this goes on. I wash my face, this goes on. Let me tell you something, a good skincare regimen. I'm going to tell you a whole skincare regimen soon. I take my makeup off with coconut oil. I also get that at Winco. Take my makeup off with coconut oil and a hot rag. It takes all my makeup off. It's wonderful. And I usually do it twice, so my skin's real clean. After that, I make my own serums with olive oil and herbs. And I'll teach you guys how to make serums for your face soon in another video. And then I lather on this on my face, neck, and my body. And if you have more textured hair like Black women have, you can put this in your hair. Don't put a ton because it can weigh your hair down, but it's wonderful. If you don't have textured hair, you can put it just on your ends. It's beautiful. This is the most rich, most potent, the most healthy cream lotion you can put on your body. I can't even tell you how beautiful this is. It's the best. And look at that. It's in my skin. It's just wonderful. I absolutely love it. It smells divine because I put essential lavender oils. And if you're going to get some essential oils, I would buy those also from Mountain Rose Herbs. Then you know they're pure. You're not going to deal with anything that's not pure. Okay? Okay, so that's all the information that I have to share with you about herbs today. Let me clear my spot a little bit, and I will check the chat, and then we'll do the giveaway. Okay. Now we spent a lot of time today on this, and I know this is about yarn and about knitting and crocheting. So we are definitely going to. I'll either do an herb live, or I'll do videos. I got to kind of look at my schedule and decide what's going to work best for me. So I think I'm going to do that. So instead of having herb knowledge, because this is a lot of information, I will open up either another live or I'll do videos. Okay, guys? So that's what we'll do. Because I know this is all about yarn. But I just noticed in our community, there's so many people suffering with a lot of health issues. And if I can be of any help or any service to anyone, I love doing it. So just trying to help our community, you know. I don't like to see anybody sick or in pain or hurting or can't breathe. It's horrible. It's horrible. So that is that for today. Hope you guys like that. Just going to try and put all this stuff. Okay, so let me bring this back up. I'm here. Let me bring my thing back up. What the heck? Why is that loose? Are you going to go back in? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, thank God I tightened this up, or my thing would have fallen right on the ground. Okay. Just a second. There we go. Okay. Let me go back to the chat, see what you guys are saying. And then we're going to do the giveaway. And then we're going to go to VJ's. Okay. So if moderators, if somebody could drop VJ's channel, that would be great. Okay. Butter Roll says, I have fibromyalgia and degenerative arthritis also. Sorry, Susan. Okay. Adrian says she really enjoyed this. Thank you. C-Rose says, if we are hurting not well, we can't knit, crochet, or do our art, nothing. So thank you immensely, Angie. You are so welcome. You guys, our health is everything. Because if we're not feeling good, you can't crochet. You can't knit. You can't do your art. You can't, you know, play with your children when you're in pain, or if you can't breathe, or any of these elements. So our health is everything. It really is everything. Nana Michelle says, thank you, Angie, for your wealth of information. I ordered the book. Girl, awesome. Awesome. So if you, this is what I do. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do. This is what I do. If I have an ailment, let's say I have arthritis, I look it up in the book. What herbs can I take for arthritis? I make a tincture or I make capsules. I can't breathe. I look it up in my book. Asthma, breathing. I found lobelia. Whatever your ailment is, whatever my ailments are, I look it in the book. I make a tincture. I make capsules. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth Aaron Crochets. Welcome in, sweetie. Okay. Hey, Regina. Welcome in, sweetie. EJ's daughter says, yes, more videos like this. Shonda says, I love this live. You guys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Adrian said she wants to do more about this. Okay. Elizabeth Aaron says, this was cool. I love learning new things. This is awesome, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. Yarny Cat says, yay, herb party. EJ's daughter says, great content. Thank you, guys. Elizabeth says she never uses SPF. Yeah, that's what I learned about SPF when I became an herbalist. I learned about different things. One more thing. Let me tell you guys about one more thing. What I'm about to tell you, in my opinion, is life-saving. I learned this. I took a class, I took a course on it when I was getting certified. It was a course that said, change your oil, change your salt, change your life. It's the truth. The reason that we have clogged arteries and we have heart attacks is because of the oil. The reason we have high blood pressure is because of the salt. Now, high blood pressure. If you change your salt, get rid of the white salt, get rid of the sea salt, pink Himalayan salt. Make sure the salt is pink. You can buy it at Winco in the big barrels for a really good price. I think it's like $3 or $4 for a pound. It's insane. Dollar Tree has pink Himalayan salt by the pound. Buy it there. Next time you're there, pick it up. Change your salt. Get rid of all the white iodized salt. Let me tell you what they do. The reason that why it's white, they take all the minerals out of the salt, sell it to the drug company. Then the drug company makes drugs. So now that salt the minerals in it are not in their proper proportions. And when your salt doesn't have the proper proportions in it, that's what gives you the high blood pressure, not the white salt. It's the minerals that they took out. So now they've imbalanced your salt, and that's why their blood pressure goes up, because you're taking salt that's not balanced with the proper minerals in the proper proportions. The drug companies, they sell those minerals to the drug companies. Now you have high blood pressure, and now the doctors sell you the medication to get rid of the high blood pressure, which it never gets rid of the high blood pressure, right? It just manages it. So now you're on these pills for the rest of your life. So this is what I do. I do not eat white salt ever, not even white sea salt. I only use pink Himalayan salt. That's it. In my baking, when I'm cooking, when I have to salt my food, that will change your life with your high blood pressure. Next, and me and my husband, I'm 54. I do not have high blood pressure. I do not have high cholesterol. My husband is 3 years older than me. He does not have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. We are on 0 medications, both of us. And he's close to 60 now. I'm 54, 55, 56. He's 57. Okay. Now, high cholesterol, clogged arteries. This is huge. This is serious because, you know, you have a heart attack. It's not good when you have a heart attack. The reason you have a heart attack is because of inferior oils. Inferior oils are any of those vegetable oils, any of those canola oils. All those oils are fake. Fake oil is what clogs your arteries. You want real butter. You want real oils like coconut oil. I use nothing but real butter and coconut oil. And they've told you, and it's a lie, lard. Lard is from animal fat. Animal fat is real. Your body knows what to do with animal fat, right? In lard. It will use it and get rid of the rest of it. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is from the coconut. Your body knows what to do with the coconut oil. It will use it, and what it doesn't use, it won't stay on your body and be stored as fat or be stored in your liver. When you do canola oil, vegetable oil, all those other fake oils, olive oil is also in the same thing. Olive oil is excellent. Your body will use it, knows what to do with it. All those other fake oils, anything else I haven't mentioned is a fake oil. It will clog your arteries and eventually build up in your arteries, and you'll get a heart attack. So that information was some of the hugest information I learned when I got certified from those classes. Okay. Thanks, Anita. She says, he doesn't look 60 from the quick glance I got. And I really think it's because, he does herbs too. We do all the natural stuff. We skate, we exercise, and it makes a difference. It really does. Yes, kosher salt is iodized. If it's white, it's iodized. Salt does not come, it's not white. It's pink, it's black, it's red. If you see some red salt or black salt, get it. I would stick with either pink salt, black salt, or white salt, but you get pink Himalayan salt, Dollar Tree. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Elizabeth says no oil for me either. Perfect. The more salt, pink Himalayan salt, black salt, red salt, the more salt, the lower your blood pressure. I know that sounds insane, but I'm telling you, I'm 54 years old. I've been doing this now for 14 years, and I don't have high blood pressure. It will actually lower your blood pressure. So, hey, Bronx girl, welcome in. Becky D says she's very interested in learning more about this. Awesome, girls. Redneck says, thank you. I can't wait to learn more about the herbs. I used to have a substance abuse. I am 7 years sober, and I am constantly looking for more natural approach for aches and pains and weight loss. Awesome. I got some things for weight loss too next week. Okay, Senia says, look up seizure prevention methods. I'll tell you right now, this is what I've learned. Now, I can talk about this because I'm in Las Vegas and it is legal here. Okay, so I'm not talking anything that's not illegal. In my state, it's legal. Okay, so I can talk about this. Just want to state that again. Cannabis is the best, what I've learned about for seizures. I make a cannabis oil, and what you do is you take the cannabis, throw some cannabis. First, take some coconut oil, melt the coconut oil. Take the cannabis, throw it into the pan with the coconut oil. Cook it for about 3 or 4 minutes, just till it browns. Don't burn it, just brown it. Then take it, strain it through a little strainer. Now you got yourself coconut, you have yourself cannabis oil. I take a half a teaspoon. No, I take a half of a 1/4 teaspoon. Stuff is potent, okay? I took too much a couple times. It ain't good. But anyway, I take a half of a 1/4 teaspoon, and it puts me out like a baby at night. I sleep wonderful. I wake up beautifully. It is the most awesome thing I've ever used. I only use it at night. I take a half of a 1/4 teaspoon, and I sleep like a baby. But it's so good for seizures. In my opinion, I think it's the best thing for seizures. But like I said, you do what works for you. If you take medication and that's what you want to do, you need to do what works for you. Okay. But that's what I think. VJ, there's the thing for VJ. Rosie, very true, Angie. It takes me a long time to finish a project because of my fibromyalgia. Okay, let's do the giveaway real quick, guys. let's do this quick because VJ has already started and I'm already encroaching on her time and I feel bad. Okay, so we're going to give away today Knitter's Pride interchangeable starter set. This is 6, 8, and a 10. You get the cords, you get everything you need. There they are. Now the third set is over here. You can't wait. Where's the third set at? It's over here. You can't see it. Wait. No, it's over here. It's where you can't see it. No, here. It's over here. You can't see it. But there's 3 sets of interchangeable needles and you have the cords, okay? So you can either win. These are an either or. You get to choose what you want. The interchangeable set, 3 different needles with the cords. Or I'm going to give away, what the heck is this? Okay, 2 clover hooks, an L and a K. You get both, okay? And also, I'm going to give away one of the Dollar Tree knitting needles. It is already open. I've never used it because you guys know I don't crochet. I'm just learning right now. And I don't think I'm going to like these because I'm a knife holder. But if you're a pencil holder, I heard these are great. V and Jeannie said they love these. So this is from Dollar Tree. So I'm also going to add this in. It's a size 5mm. Okay, so your choice is a 5mm hook from Dollar Tree, the K hook, and the L. This whole thing is what you can win. So you can choose this, or you can choose the knitting needles. Okay, so let me put yarn. I'm going to put the word yarn in the okay, I put the word yarn in the chat. Everybody write the word yarn. Are you guys writing yarn? Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. 5mm size H. I didn't know. Okay, and then at the end, can somebody let me know how many people are in the chat? Oh, you know what? Let's take that out of here, and I will give that one away too. Oh, what the heck happened to the comments? Oh, that doesn't really matter anyway. Oh, you know what? I need to put this banner up. I just put my Etsy shop. That's my Etsy shop going across the bottom. Now, the reason I have that is not so you can come shop at my Etsy shop, but you can go shop at my Etsy shop. I have that because that's the best place to contact me. So whoever the winner is, you need to give me your real name, your YouTube name, your real name, your YouTube name, and what you want, okay? And your address. And go to my Etsy shop. It's the best way to contact me instead of my Yahoo. Also, I go live. If you came late, I go live every Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. It's called Angie's Yarn Party / Herb Party. I go live on Sunday. Every Sunday, it's called Angie's, wait, this is called Angie's Yarn Party. Did I say that? 11 o'clock a.m. every Friday. Sunday, it's called Angie's Art Party, 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific. I'm usually doing some type of mixed media. Any knitters and crocheters are welcome to my art lives, and any of my art people are welcome to my crochet and knit lives. Everybody's intermixing. It's wonderful. Wednesdays, it's Yarny Fiber Sister Night, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific. That's me, Jeannie, V, and we had Sunita, and we have a new person. What's her name? Oh my God! It's not that she's not important. It's my brain. It starts with a C. It's gonna hit my head anyway. So that's everything. Okay, did anybody, we have 25? Okay, let me ask my Alexa to pick a name. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 25. Okay. I gotta hook up my Alexa in here and just leave it. She chose the number 7. Okay, so you guys, it's whatever's on my screen. My screen is different than your screen. If you're international, I will pay for a pattern up to $6. If you're international, okay? So everybody talk amongst yourselves. The number is 7. Let me go here and count, and I'll let you guys know who the winner is, okay? Okay, let me just look here real quick where I put start at. Where did I put start? Oh, Bronx girl, thank you so much, you little sweetie. I won't make you guys sit here and watch me fill out tickets, but I'm going to put Bronx girl down right now. Sorry, Bronx girl, I didn't see that. Thank you so much, sweetie. So you're in here 10 times, okay? So I will put you in here 10 times. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate her real quick, guys. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me count here. I gotta, where am I at? There we go. Thank you so much, Bronx girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was so sweet of you. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry, I almost missed it. I went back to look where I put in, where did I start at? Okay, just a second. Okay, just a second. Okay, there we are. All right, this won't take long now that I found myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me just count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Michelle, you Aka Yarny Disaster, you're the winner. Woohoo! So I need to know, let me just write your name down here. I just said it. Okay, so it's Michelle U AKA Yarny Disaster. You're the winner. Woohoo! So let me know what you want. What does it say, Yarny Disaster? You want the knitting needles or do you want the crochet hooks? Let me know which one you want, sweetie. And congratulations. So exciting. Needles. Perfect. I can't believe how many of you guys are choosing knitting needles every week. You're not even choosing the crochet hooks. I'm like amazed. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being here for me, for each other, for dropping links and for sharing links. Thank you so much to my moderators. You guys are the bomb. Love you guys. You know I can't do this without you. And thank you for you guys showing up every week. Thank you so much. What I'm going to do is, because this is supposed to be about yarn, knitting, and crocheting, I'm going to go ahead and either open up a live or I will do videos. I'm not sure which one yet, but they will be happening next week. I'll decide what I'm going to do with that. Okay, you guys? If you have any questions that I did not answer or I didn't get to for some reason, I'm so sorry. Contact me at my Etsy shop in contacts. And you can ask me any question that you'd like me to answer, okay? If I wasn't able to answer it today. Oh, I have a donation from Elizabeth too. Okay, just one second. Thank you, Dark Sky. See, I told you I can't do it without these moderators. These moderators be keeping me straight. They be keeping me straight. It takes a village. Elizabeth Aaron, you little sweetie, thank you so much. Let's play some music for Elizabeth. Let's go. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Thank you, girls. Am I good now, Dark Sky? Did I get everybody, Dark Sky? Let me know real quick before we go. I don't want to mess up and not get everybody in here. I think we got everybody. Okay, I'm waiting for Dark Sky to let me know if I got everybody. You guys, let's go make a fairy raid over to VJ's. I'm so bad, I feel bad incorporating on her time. I got everybody. Wonderful. That's it, you guys. I will see you guys next Friday. Look for some herb videos or herb lives next week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love all of you guys. Mwah! See you guys at VJ's. Bye.